Hello and welcome back to Pocket Rockets, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mini GT BMW M3 Alpina B6 3.5S. That's a pretty long name, and yeah, we're going to do a in-depth deep dive review. So we're going to put the package right here, and let me put the car up right here. Alright, so we're going to start with the packaging as always, and then move our way to the cars, kind of look around the cars, the detail, the design, everything. So starting off with the package, this package is really cool because it's the new Mini GT package kind of design. So what I mean by that is, here is the older generation Mini GT packaging. So we just have a matte finish on the paper, which feels very nice, and a pretty nice card art, nothing really that bad, and I think it looks good. But Mini GT definitely took it up a notch with the new packaging. We have matte finish on like a part of the packaging, and moving over here, it's a shiny surface, and we have matte finish on the Mini GT and the cars. It just makes the package look, it just makes it look newer, and makes it look a bit more 3D, if you get what I mean. Like, you see this kind of visual effect? Yeah, that just makes it look really cool. And yeah, we are going with a blue on gray color combo right there. Very cool. And then you can see the car clearly like that, so that's pretty cool. Right, moving on to the car. So take a look around the car. This car is finished in the Alpina blue, which looks very good. And so we're going to start with the front. Right, so the front, we have basically just the normal E30 M3 stuff. We got a BMW emblem nicely printed right there, although a little scratched. And we have the one-piece plastic grille right here with some details on the signature BMW nose. And we have clear plastic bulbs for the headlights, and the blinkers and the fog lights are printed. In the front, we get a bit of a Alpina taste already. We have the classic Alpina pinstriping. This design is just so timeless. Looks so nice. Moving on to the side, we got the 20-spoke Alpina wheels. Here's a comparison from what the stock wheels of the E30 looks like. This is a taken off of another Mini GT M3. I think the Alpina wheels make the car look a bit more kind of neat. The stock BMW M3 wheel looks fine, but definitely prefer the Alpina wheels. And if you're wondering why the wheels do look a bit smaller than the factory one, you see the factory one, the wheels and tires are kind of fat, and on my car, the tires are a bit skinny. Well, that's because the car didn't roll very well with the fat tires. Like, when you roll the car, when the wheel gets to a certain angle, the kind of tire's gonna rub against the wheel well. So I just found some smaller tires and slapped them on there, and I think that looks very good. Actually, it looks pretty good, and rolls like a charm. Check it out. Amazing. Alright, so the side, we have the BMW Alpina pinstriping continue all along the side, and I think this is just a very timeless design. And we have side mirrors that are made from soft rubber, so they're flexible, so that's nice. You don't have to worry about snapping them off. And sadly, not any side mirror reflection pads. Some companies do give you like kind of decals, like silver detail on here, but I do prefer, like, I don't know, like something like e30 where they give you these kind of reflection pads right there. Yeah, that looks really good. So yeah, I think that's definitely a part where Mini GT could improve on. But in terms of price, this thing cost me about, well, this thing cost me 340 NT, which is about like 11-12 US dollars. So starting from this price point, I think the detail is just very, very nicely done for the price point that it's at. So moving on to the rear, we have the iconic Alpina badge right there, and we have a special logo right here. We got the B6 3.5S, and the B6 and the S are in red, which looks pretty nice. And also BMW logo, Alpina license plate, that's printed on, not like e30 where they give you like a spare license plate. This is just printed on. And the rear lights are very nicely done, although we don't have like those little glass feelings, you know? Like in some cars, they'll give you kind of like the kind of rear lights or the front lights, they're gonna have like kind of grooves in there, like grooves that go along here to kind of make it look a bit more retro, but we don't have that right here. So we have the reverse light, we got the braking light, and the blinker right here. So in terms of quality, the detail, just very average Mini GT things. And in terms of quality control, I don't really have any problems with this car, although the paint, there are some spots in the paint where the paint is a bit thick or the paint is a bit thin. Like right here, the paint is a bit thin right here, and on the front bumper, the lower part of the bumper, the paint is a bit thicker, so resulting in a more deeper blue than the rest of the car. But I think generally the car is very good, and we also have a lot of interior details, and I think it looks pretty good for the price point that it's at. And the paint is done reasonably well. It's pretty shiny. It's yeah, looks pretty good, I think. Right, so I'm not going to stretch this video on forever. This is basically my review on the e30 M3 Alpina made by Mini GT. Would you have some other cars that you want me to review? Well, you can comment down below and I'll try my best to review them. Alright, this has been Pocket Rockets. You can subscribe to my channel down below, and suggest you go check out some of my other videos. I've been doing daily uploads now, so now I'm doing daily uploads. And you can follow me on Instagram at PocketRockets64, where you can find me and some diecast photography, diecast customs, diorama stuff, basically all interesting stuff, and it's completely free. So this has been Pocket Rockets. I've enjoyed making this review. I like this car a lot, detail wise. Awesome. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.